You know, in every save, there's always a time where it tries to test you. That time, once again, is now. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Turmoil at Tranmere with me, GWFM. We're on Season 3, Episode 7, and today we've got a game against Oldham Athletic at Boundary Park. Now, before we get into anything, I've got a question of the day for you, and that is, what is the best goal and our favourite goal you have ever seen in your entire life? For me, being a Leeds fan, of course, one of the best goals ever scored in Premier League history, Tony Yeboah's against Liverpool FC, because it was just awesome, wasn't it? I mean, crashing off the bar. I remember all the fans behind the goal already going up before it even hit the bar, let alone go in. And it just I were only about 11 or something at the time, 10 or 11, and it was unreal. It was awesome, was Tony Yeboah. Anyway, I'd be interested to see what your thoughts are below in terms of your favourite goals. So the first thing I want to show you is my profile page, if you like, and the main reason is because I'm studying for a Continental C licence. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm actually wanted as well by several teams, apparently just Bolton, but several teams, trust me. I'll get to that shortly. And yeah, showed a little bit of increase. I think most of this were like 3 or something like that, so it seems to be going up. So yeah, things are going alright, it seems. Win percentage is still 52%, which is pretty damn good if I do say so myself. The next thing I want to show you is we have got Brexit, and here it is, of course. I think, reading it, and I'm sure I've seen 1 or 2 other people get it as well, this is the soft Brexit, which if any of you was with me for FM18, I had the hard Brexit with Leeds United, so it's quite a relief to get a decent one, to be fair. Not that we're using many foreign players at this moment in time, but for future reference, it'd be nice to have that flexibility in terms of our squad. It's got the new work permit rules here as well. I never really understand it, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much exactly the same, I want to say. The only difference is we've obviously, this page here is we can only have 17 foreign players as opposed to about 606 like Sheffield Man City have. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the next point, which is transfers. Like I said, I've got a load of things in there, and yeah, there might be a name you recognise there. Wanaruni, as Sven Goran Eriksson used to say when he used to lick his bum. He's joined us for free. For free! Name the film. But yeah, very good mentally. It's one of the reasons I wanted to bring him in, so then I could get him to tutor someone, and as soon as I asked him to tutor someone, yeah, I think there's better things I can do with spending my time on than tutoring. So what a wanker. But the reason I think he's only 3 stars is because he's apparently got injury proneness. Now, I've got him in as like a bit more of an impact player, and he's going to be playing as like the roving playmaker backup, if you like, to Malumbi. Now, obviously he doesn't have the pace for it in the stamina and agility, etc., all the physicals, but everything else is just unreal. And he can spray the ball around with his triathlon range passes. It's already been evident in the games that he's played. But yes, I'm looking forward to having him here. Like I said, £3 a week. I thought, I can't not have him. You know, I'm tempted to just rename his Shrek straight away. Maybe even change his picture and put a picture of Shrek. Let us know what you think in the comments, because I do know how to do that. If it's something you're interested in seeing, then I will do that without question. But he had an eventful time in his second game for us. I'll go through what's been happening. We drew his first game 0-0, which was a massive shame. Because we dominated the game, we just couldn't find the breakthrough. No one really played really well. Malumbi got the man of the match with 7.3. That kind of tells the whole story. Then we had an away game against Gillingham, 2-0, and you might see a red little plus sign sort of thing over here where Alex Cairn got injured. So who went in goal? Upstairs Wayne Rooney with his 4-goalkeeper rating. I couldn't believe how well he did. He even made an awesome crucial save. It only said it was a half chance. I'm going to say it was a clear-cut chance. Made the save. And we went on to win 2-0. Fantastic. I mean, we went down basically went off to Cairns after like 20 odd minutes, and we were known it was basically 0-0. So yeah, very thankful that we got the win in the end. One thing I will say is that Cairns is actually injured for 4 to 7 weeks, which is absolutely fantastic. not. But Davis is back. We've got Davis in goal now. But hey, at least we've got Wayne Rooney can go in goal if needs be. Unfortunately, I played Rooney in his, well, my preferred position for him in the Roman playmaker role. He was playing alright, to be fair. We were at 7.1 at one point. But unfortunately, we lost 1-0 against Bury, who were only a couple of positions above us. It was a massive shame, this, because we were all over them again, but they seemed to be getting us on the counter-attack, and they actually scored from a set-piece, which is pretty disappointing to see. That had Steve Ward, who's like 8'8" or something like that. But yeah, Cameron Humphreys peeled away, tight angle, beat Davis at the near post. I have a feeling that Cairns would have saved it, but obviously we'll never know. And we just couldn't score. We had several chances there. Keeper in goal was Neil Etheridge, who I know very well from my Twitch save for Cardiff, where he had hands made of paper and always letting loads of goals, and he should have been saving them. But yeah, just because he had to come up against me, he had to play the game of his life, which is a pain in the dick. Right. So, I actually forgot to mention who we drew in the Checkatrade Trophy North second round, and it was indeed Bury. But we've got into this round, so I think the board should be happy with us doing as well as we have done in the Checkatrade. But that's who we have indeed got in the draw. I didn't actually see the draw, but that's who we've got. Right, enough waffling. Let's have a look if there's anything else. Oh yes, that's the other bit of news I want to tell you. I haven't written down the actual dates, but it just coincides with what I was saying earlier about the Bolton wanting us. I've had Blackpool, like a news feed saying that Blackpool are interested in you, and Rochdale and Bolton, and I've basically said no to all three. For some reason, when I said it for Blackpool, the board didn't say oh. When I said it to Bolton, they actually like had a tug over us, like staying on, and then as they did once again, so they had two tugs in a short space of time after Rochdale as well. Cairns injured, I've already mentioned that, but I couldn't believe Shrek got a clean sheet. But anyway, let's have a look at today's opponents, who are indeed Oldham Athletic, and they are managed by Tony Mowbray, once of Middlesbrough and Celtic. So he's got some pedigree, and you can see there his attributes are very, very good for this level. Obviously, Oldham are struggling at the minute, and they are currently 23rd after getting into the Championship and then getting relegated, finishing bottom. They've carried on in the same trend by playing shite. Their key player, though, is Kevin Long, who looks like a tank, with 17 strength, of course, 6'2", decent heading. Looks a very good player, I'll be honest with you. But he's tired, so he may not be playing. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get into today's lineups. So here we go then. We are away from home, as you're probably already aware. And they've got Placide, I think it is, in goal. They've got Dummigan. It sounds like Dunnigan, which is another word for toilet unless you wasn't aware. At right back, so that's probably what we're going to be calling him. Hendry at left back with Long and Clark, so that guy in middle of defence, of course. Clark was about 87 years old. I've got O'Neill alongside Evans in the middle of the park. I've got Will Keane as attacking midfield centre. I've got Zyro and Thomas on the wings with Novakovic up top on his own. We, however, have got Davis returning to the starting lineup for a live com. In goal, we've got Sessegnon at right back, Lewis at left back, Clegg and Elliott in the middle of defence. Got Cousins in between, Smith and Malumbi, with Gribben on the left, Green on the right, and Lavery even up top on his own. It's worth mentioning that Dunn got injured again for another 2 months, which is a bit of a pain in the dick. So when the transfer window comes, I'm probably going to be looking at the right hand side in terms of strengthening, if I'm being completely honest. So the team talk is here. And this is the worst selection once again. I hate this selection. I mean, what would you say here? Just let us know in the comments. What would you say with this selection here? It's not a rival game, so I can't say go out there and give these fans their money's worth. Go out and impress me. Why? That's a shit team talk. No, all the best out there. Have fun. I expect to win. I mean, I do expect to win. To be fair, they've been playing shit, but you know, I've just chosen that, and that's what happens. Nothing. See if I can rectify it. No. I pressed N team talk. Why did I do that? Can I change it? Never mind. They seem ready for the match ahead. At least it's not red, but never mind. Momentum is great. Tunnels are shit. That's one thing that is true. Let's get into it, boys. Come on now. You might have noticed a couple of times, like for instance in the last episode, there was a little nice spin Gribben, by the way. There was a little cut in between one of the goal celebrations. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure why. The recording, it seems to at some point skip on the audio, but like the video keeps like running smooth. and we just hit the bar. But what happens is I've then got to cut it, and then I've got to adjust it so then my mouth is back in line with the actual, you know, in terms of the visual, is back in line with the audio waves. So therefore I end up having to cut things. It happens pretty much every single video. In fact, I'd probably say out of the last 20 videos, probably 19 of them have had to do that. It's a right pain in the ass. I can't just put it in and just have it as a raw file. I've got to edit it all. It's a pain in the ass. Let's get some encouragement on there. I mean, their players are absolutely fecked. And we should be destroying these, if I'm being completely honest. If we don't, then there's something wrong. But Dunnigan's on. Oh, nice one. It's usually the other way around, isn't it? It's usually your guy throws it to their man. But Gribben's going all the way, and he headers it. You had time to bring it down with your chest and volley it into the top corner. But no. Green has a go. He's yet to score. He's got one goal this season, I think. So things have started quite well. We've had 5 shots to their 1. We've hit the woodwork as well. No real opportunities though, proper opportunities anyway. Now Zyro plays it through for Novakovic. He's got one man to aim for in the box. Clegg's there though, it's okay. Dunnigan finds Evans. Hits it down the line for Dunnigan. Once again, he can cross it in. He plays it shot to Zyro. Square, and there you go. 1-0. All of a sudden, Scott Davis goes in goal. And then all of a sudden, we're like cut open like a hot knife through the old butter. And yeah, that is absolutely abysmal. Let's show some passion, boys, because I fear that we're going to be going into the relegation zone once again. And I can't help but feel that it's because Davis is in goal. I had a feeling this was going to happen. I'm tempted to start playing Rooney in goal, but to be honest with you, the one save he did make was less than convincing. He like dived to the left, hit him like on the hip and went nearly wide for right, and then somehow crossed it in and missed the actual, put it over the rebound. So we got lucky, to be fair. That was at 1-0. Gribben, though, down on the wing. Can he restore some order? Crosses it in. Smith is there. He's headed it straight. Placide. It's just disappointing when things start going wrong. And you got to, I mean, their team are shagged. Literally. They've been shagged and then come to play football straight after. They're absolutely fucked. You know, that stamina would be like non-existent. But anyway, Novakovic comes forward once again. Looking for runners. Don't forget, and he goes back to O'Neill. That's Keane. Keane coming forward. Will Keane, of course. That back to Dunnigan. Now it's Evans. And it's Zyro. I don't know if we've just got a new manager. Maybe that's why Mowbray's the right man for the job, because they're 2-0 up. That's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Is there any way I can be aggressive? All I can say is show some passion. I've already said it once. I can't say it again. This is disgustingly bad. Near post again, Davis. He's just shy for this league. I mean, I thought it was bad when he got injured to start off. I mean, what is that? You just morph through him. Come on, Novakovic is shy. Davis, he makes a save. Get in, you motherfucker. I can't believe it. Davis made a save. But it looks like it's going to come down our end again. I'm going to have to make some changes, I think, at half time, because this is just appalling. Thomas crosses in. 1 man, yeah, 3-0. I might as well not have a goalkeeper in the net. I just can't believe he's already been injured once as well. It's not. That's what I'm on about at the beginning of the intro. Injury to Chuffing Cairns. It's like it knows it wants you to go down. You know. Look at that. Where are you going? It's running out of way. Davis just, you know, is going to collect a ball that's got about 500 bodies in front of it. That's got more chance of getting to it if he runs that direction. But never mind. We need a goal back as soon as. But if we lose this game, then I think we are in a bit of trouble, and definitely transfer window is going to be key. I'm going to look at moving some players on. A couple of them are going to be unpopular because, like, for instance, Correa is one of the favoured personnel for the fans, so they're not going to be very happy with me selling him. I mean, do I take the hit? Because he's probably not going to get a game, and if I can get any money for him... Wait, Davis! Jumping hell, man! I thought you were a mannequin. You know? One that obviously moves and can run out of the way. But it's time to be aggressive. I don't like being aggressive. It's a pain in the ass. But what else can I say? We're 3-0 down at half time against second bottom in the league. Unless Gribben scores. He's actually scored a free kick. It's the very first goal that I've scored from a free kick. Direct. On this FM, I can't believe it. That calls for a celebration. That calls for a hallelujah, I think so. Put it in there, G. Future G. Here we go. Here we go. Aggressive. You're wank. Sort your sends out, you wankers. Well, no pressure, why did I say that? But it's relaxed, so it's kind of a win. It might be because of my team talk, I might affect it because I said I expect to win. So like, I don't make a mistake because we might not win. And that's another thing as well. Fucking Shrek, the most probably decorated Englishman known to in recent history. And he comes and plays for Tranmere Rovers. No disrespect to us, but you know, he's played at the highest level, the very highest level. I tell you who hasn't played at the highest level, Scott Davis. Just watch it go past, mate. Don't even make an attempt to dive. At least cares are all over it. Chuffing plays. But yeah, Wayne Rooney, at the height of his game, done everything, won everything, and he comes to Tranmere and he's looking very nervous. Why? Why? Changes now. I'm going to be doing it now because this is absolutely dreadful. Green, get off. You've been shite. Alabi, get yourself on because Lavery's been shite. And who else has been shite? Sessegnon's been turd. It's no surprise. He's always turd. And lately, for some reason, who do you bring on? Christy Davis. I was giving him a rest, but you know, what do you do here? I think Cousins has to swap with that man. I mean, do you bring Shrek on? I think we bring Shrek on. Shrek could be nervous. Passionately, I have faith. One person reacts. Get in. Right. Made all my changes early. It's a bit of a gamble because if someone gets injured, but look at the tiredness, man. I mean, it's kind of aimed up that way because you know, I'm aiming at the particularly Zyro on 57%, but this is shocking. Right, tactical genius times coming up. Right. I have got a few strikers on actually, so let's have a look at what we can do here. Tactical. I've got one tactic actually here, the attacking tactic, which is one that I've done on my stream. Not my stream, on the stream, the what have you? The name of it, the Twitch stream. And yeah, let's go for it. That's the best thing I can do. 2 strikers up top. Let's go for it. Half an hour. Big push. Let's push forward as well if I can get the old the team talk shout, whatever it is. But yeah, Rooney's not going to be that effective playing up front, but because he's only got pace 5, but he's still faster than Steve McNulty, so this is that. Right, we've got a chance. Only a couple of minutes after the gun show. Find Lewis. Has a shot from distance. It's a corner. That's a highlight. Oh no, it's a separate highlight for this. Go on, Clegg. Go on, Elliot. Backheel it. Oh, as if Placide is the best keeper. How much is he? Let's try and get him. And something's happened on my other page for some reason. Right, never mind. My other screen. Clegg at the back post. It's headed away. Come on, boys. I mean, we've matched them for chances and they've just destroyed us for some reason. I don't know why. Gribbin plays it in. And O'Neill is on the break now. He's on the counter. Yeah, nice one, mate. Cheers for giving that up. Who are you, Malumbi? Cheers, mate. Oh, nice one, Sessignon. Good challenge. Oh, Davis is there, fortunately. You know, like all the other times where it didn't matter. Right. Gribbin. Crosses in. Comes out to Malumbi. That's a gunshot shot. So it's another one that's blocked, though. So if it's blocked, it's not really a highlight, is it? It's a load of dog turd. But what can you say? I mean, just devastating. I mean, this team are below us in the league, and you know, not that we're doing that much better, but we hit a little bit of form. I just don't know what's happened. I'm going all out. Where are all these chances, man? All right, tactics again. Might be something up. Yeah, I've got shorter passing on, so we're gonna put mixed. Yeah, mixed passing to space. That might help as well. Dribble less. We'll try that. Come on now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Gribbin's absolutely knackered. Not as knackered as half of their team, right? But they've got a highlight with 10 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on. I mean, what's the best comeback you've ever had in terms of like the shortest space of time? I think it would be a miracle if it came back now, especially as it's getting to 85 minutes. Let's show some passion, boys, for the last like 5 minutes. Derek's going to score from miles away. Oh no, puts it over. It's a massive disappointment, this. It's the first time I've conceded 4 goals in a while. And lost by more than 2 goals in a while. Unless we can change it now. It's a penalty, so maybe it will be only 2 goals. Adam Lewis will take the penalty. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, what is actually Shrek at penalties? 16, he should have been taking this penalty. But it's alright because Lewis scores anyway because he's a top lad. Is it worth praising? I can't even fat boy slam it, but never mind. So Lewis places it bottom corner, don't really need to see it. Just finish the game because it's been one of them, hasn't it, really? Can we get another consolation just to make it a little bit more respectable? Professor X on the right hand side crosses in towards Novakovic. Oh, he's not getting on tight, and Davis has actually made a save. He's made 4 saves. Good on you, pal. But yeah, narrow margins in it. The gun show's come on and done sod all. 6.4. Alibi's come on and done sod all. And Shrek's got 6.6. It's not much better. He's got the captain's armband as well. I mean, he has to be really. He's the biggest leader we've got there. He's been captain of England for God's sake. I mean, whether I agree with that at all, I don't know. I think at the time, Gerrard was still playing. No, the gun show scored. He's used those old guns to get the levitation. The what's the word? I'm looking. The lever? Leverage to get up. But it came there in the end. Yeah, good header to be fair, but it's too little too late, and it's very reminiscent of the Leeds game in the Cup where we nearly came back and pulled it back to 4-4. But yeah, it's 1 goal difference again. There's a score here, of course. Come on, Smith, hoof it. But you know what? Looking at what's happened here on this game, go on, play through. Go on, Gripping, first time, through. Never mind. I was just going to say, we've scored 2 goals since changing to this particular tactic, so it might be something to think about in terms of going forward. Like I said, it'd be some comeback. Keane's coming forward, Novakovic. The game should have finished about last week. But they're going to score it then. No, Thomas brings it down, Sisson clears away. That's probably going to be it. There we go. 4-3, an entertaining game I suppose for you guys, but I'm very, very disappointed if I'm honest with you. But I can't say that because I've got to keep morale up. We've given it a good go in the second half. Unlucky boys. That's what you want to see of Green. And Callum Gribbin has played exceptional once again. I'm very happy with the performance. I didn't get no inspiration this time, but never mind. But that result is going to see us drop into the relegation zone, I guess. If not, it's going to be very, very close because I'm pretty sure Oldham were about 4 points behind us. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've dropped into relegation zone because Northampton must have not won. Peterborough have won, that's why. But yeah, Oldham are now 2 points behind us. So yeah, we're back in the mire again, but we'll look to try and get over that in the next couple of games. Which brings us on to the schedule. And we are going to come back. I think it's going to be for that Peterborough game. Reason being, unless of course FA Cup and there's a game and we get past that and there's one in between. But Peterborough, they're a team that's down there in amongst us, so I think it's a game we need to win. And I think it's a decent point to come back. Oh, look at that, 3 away games in a row. That's a bit of a bastard, isn't it? But yeah, hopefully you can join us for that. So a disappointing result once again, but hopefully we won't be too despondent. We've got 2 cup games again to distract us once again. Maybe get us, hopefully get us morale up again, ready for the next 3 away games. But yeah, it's interesting times ahead. It's the last game that we're going to be coming back for against Peterborough just before the transfer window. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of business we do going into that period. But yeah, it's a tough season. Finding it tough to be fair, but it's good that it's a challenge. Like I said, instead of just going up and up and up all the time, it'd be nice to see exactly if we could survive in this league and then have a crack at it next season. I think I'll be happy doing that. But I think obviously we need to stay in this division if possible. But yeah, hopefully you can join us for it. If you have enjoyed this video, by the way, go ahead and press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully, like I said, you'll see us for the Peterborough game in the next episode. And until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.